to read for you again. Hello, Cellulite and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. Welcome, happy Thoughtful Thursday. Today's reading is going to be all about who's thinking about you. And I said yesterday in yesterday's reading that I was really going to focus on this being a positive, thoughtful Thursday. Look at this flame going crazy. Wow. There's a lot of fire going on. Goodness gracious. All right, now it's settling down. Yeah, simmer down. Gotta simmer down. So we're gonna see who's thinking good things about you today. Sorry, that distracted the heck out of me. I hope that you are having a fantabulous day today, and that this reading makes it even better. Not that you need a reading to make it better, because you don't, but you know, I hope it helps. All right, let's clear for you. And clear for me. I feel like a raver or whatever. Man, that candle's gonna go fast today. I just lit it. It's crazy. It's because of the lavender I put on there with it. Okay. I'm going to start off with some cosmic insight cards to get a dynamic between you and the person who is thinking about you right now. This will just kind of give a more... You good? This will give a more precise look at your situation and sort of narrow down if this reading is for you. These are collective readings, so you know they may not be for you specifically since they are collective in nature, but just take what resonates for you and leave the rest, okay? All right, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to come through for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you so much. Okay, Spirit, can you give me an overview here of my darling and the person who is thinking about them right now? Pets, getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. This pets one always kind of stumps me a little bit. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may be an earth sign, or you may be dealing with an earth sign who is thinking about you, or those seasons are significant. Let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to now. Okay, I'm feeling like I need to go through this one more time. Someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. I was getting intuitive downloads about this reading before I started. Vacation, you will be traveling soon. I was getting intuitive downloads about this before, and that confirmed it. Okay. I feel like this situation, confession, someone has something to tell you. Sorry, so shiny, confession. I feel like the situation, and then air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at the bottom. I feel like the dynamic between you and the person who's thinking about you is this person, even though this is going to be a positive read, this person originally believed some negative things that were being said about you from someone else. And I feel like what they're thinking about is just sort of like a remorse or a regret for the way that they believed what other people had to say about you, because they're seeing you differently now. They're seeing you have some sort of rise up, some sort of upgrade in your life. Even if it's just, it doesn't have to be a great big thing, it could be, but they're seeing some sort of maybe a glow up, some sort of enhancement in your life and your character through that. And they are sort of reflecting and thinking about how they misjudged you, how basically what other people said about you wasn't true. I feel like there's distance here. I don't know, maybe you both love pets, maybe pets are significant, and for some reason, maybe they have pets, maybe you have pets. I'm not sure, but I feel like this person was very closed off initially because of the chitter chatter of other people who just have something against you. It's almost feeling like a jealous energy, so they just kind of, it's that sort of petty dramatic energy. Now, that's not the focus of this. The focus of this is how this person is having their thoughts reframed, right? They're seeing you in your true light versus what they have heard about you. Okay, that was the intuitive information I was getting right before I started this, and I was like, well, we'll see, because I read energy, so the energy comes to me first, and then the cards confirm, but I like to just play it safe and see what the cards say. Okay, Spirit, what is their energy towards my darling right now? This person who is thinking about them, who is reevaluating the harshness, the criticalness that they had for my darling, and how they're reevaluating that. What is their energy towards my darling right now? What is their energy? The Lovers. Oh. Judgment. Ten of Pentacles. Holy crap. Page of Wands. Temperance. With the Emperor on bottom. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Okay, this person's energy towards you and your dynamic, they are seeing how they misjudged you with the Lovers and the Judgment here. They have sort of been having to watch, I don't know why I'm getting from a bird's eye view. I feel like this is someone that you could have felt like you have some sort of deep connection with. It could be a friend, but this is strong love energy with the Lovers, clearly. I feel like they made the wrong choice. There's strong divine masculine energy on the bottom as well. So I feel like there was a separation that pulled you two apart, which was initiated by this person, okay? I feel like they believed their own worst thoughts about you paired with whatever bullshit other people had to say about you. They took that as truth. They believed the worst about you and your intentions. They didn't see your intentions as good. They didn't see your intentions as loving. They didn't see your intentions as positive. They viewed the worst of you. And now they are seeing things differently with that Lovers and Judgment cards. They're really realizing that they misjudged you. This is partially because whatever you're doing with your life right now has put you into a place of abundance. It could be material abundance. It could just be an abundance mindset, right? You are very positive. You have the energy of prosperity in and around you, right? You just have this magnetic energy that just brings in good things to your life. They're seeing that, and they're seeing that things are a lot more lighthearted and fun with you than they believed. They're seeing that there's this innocent quality to you with this Page of Wands, right? That you don't let any of this intense energy bring you down, right? You're just like, I'm going to okay, the phrase I'm getting is not right, but I'm going to say it because it might be relevant for you. Turn molehills into mountains. And what I'm getting with the energy about that, I know this is not what it means. I know turning a molehill into a mountain is making a bigger deal out of something, right? It's dramatizing it. But what I'm getting is like, you know how to basically you turn things to gold. It's like this, Midas touch type energy, right? You can turn anything into something that is good for you. You're great at transmuting energy. This has been coming up a lot. So I feel like so many of my tribe people here, my community, you guys are great energy transmuters. Like you are so good at taking things that most people would turn into bitterness or hatefulness or a reason to basically treat people poorly. The same energy that other people go through that makes them worse, you turn that into something that makes you better, more loving, more open, more adventurous. You learn what you need to learn, but you don't let it close off your heart, right? That's what this Temperance card. The Temperance is very healing. It's finding balance. It's basically you recognize that with the day comes the night, and with the night comes the day. Nothing is permanent. Everything is evolving. Everything is changing. And you work with that energy, with the way that this cup is pouring into the other. You are able to transmute energy from one thing to another. You recognize your ability to make things worse. If you focus on worse, you recognize that it makes things worse. If you focus on betterment and improvement, it makes things better. That is who you are. That's what they're seeing you for. They feel like a jackass. This is they feel like a jackass, right? This Emperor energy, yes, divine masculine energy, very respectable, has so many great qualities. The downside is that very close-minded, often a control freak, especially in the reverse. This didn't come out reverse, but that is the underside of the Emperor, is that they can be far too critical, far too off with their heads type energy, right? There's really a my way or the highway type energy with this. And so it's like once they painted a picture of who you were to them, that's how they saw you. That was canon for them. They're seeing you differently now, right? They're seeing how basically they were being fed the wrong information with this Page of Pentacles and Five of Wands. They're recognizing that the people who they were trusting, who they were surrounding themselves with, were not of great quality. These were not good quality people, and they fed them the wrong information. Yeah, which led them down the wrong path. Okay, let's see what your energy is towards this person. Spirit, what is my darling's energy towards this person and their dynamic? What is my darling's energy towards this? Yeah, there's Gemini energy there, Sagittarius, Aries with that Emperor. What is my darling's energy towards this person and their dynamic? What's been going on? I feel like they do want to come forward and basically make things right with you with this Page of Wands, Temperance. They do want to come bring it up, but they kind of feel stupid for basically how this even happened. Ace of Cups. You are opening your heart to new things, new people, new experiences. You are open to that idea. You're also open to forgiving this person, right? You don't have any animosity towards this person. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. Now, they could have also been viewing you as the Emperor, someone who is very much in control of yourself, right? Someone who is far more put together and honest and trustworthy and determined and full of grit than the other people around them were saying. I feel like, again, you have no animosity towards this person. It's all love for you somehow. I don't know how. You're not really affected by whatever happened, you're not really affected. You're just like, one way or another, things are going to work out for me. You're good with the people that you have around you. You recognize that the people who need to go for a reason. Yeah. You don't really hold any strong ties energetically to this person anymore, even if they were of significance, because you're just like, really, the most significant person in my exact world is me, right? I'm the only one that I have control over. You have sort of, even though you have love for this person, it's from a very detached energy with this King of Swords, Again, it's not feeling attached in an unhealthy way to this person. You are like, I want you to be happy, If that's away from me, that's fine. If that's with me, that's great. Either way, I'm going to do me with this Emperor card. I'm going to do me. I'm going to be just fine with or without you. And that's not a negative thing. It's just, you have the right to your happiness. I have the right to mine. And I got to figure out one way or another. Right. And I feel like you've been very connected to your intuition during this time. Because you just know that, like, you have to be one with self for things to come in. So you have sort of been manifesting a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. You have two aces on your side for your energy here. You're okay with something new starting here, but it has to be from the energy of something abundant, something beneficial, something full of love, right? You have no negative cards here. The only thing that could be slightly viewed as negative is the King of Swords, but he's really not. He's honest, he's logical, he stands up for truth, right? It's a little unemotional, but It feels like you have to be unemotional because it feels like you could have dealt with heartache from this person before with the Four of Swords here. It feels like you have done a lot of healing. Maybe not recently, maybe you have gone through healing with other people. And so you just have a perspective on people being in your life or people being out of your life. You have a broader perspective about that, right? Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Seven of Wands. That's underneath. It's funny because normally the Knight of Pentacles would be like an offer coming in, something stable, solid, something that you can trust on. It does take a long time because the Pentacles represent, in the scope of time, months to years. So it could be a long time, but I'm actually getting the feeling of walking away. So I feel like it took you a long time to work through healing and walking away from being attached to people, right? And because you've had this sort of awakening in you about what is actually needed or necessary for your benefit, for your happiness, and you recognize that it all starts within you, and whoever's supposed to stay will stay, and whoever's supposed to go will go. Because you've had that awakening, you're not bothered by anyone leaving, anyone staying. You enjoy people for who they are. This is the purity that they didn't believe in you. You enjoy people being in your life while they're there. You don't try to hold them down to keep them to you. You're not possessive of them. You are possessive of you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful energy for you. It's strong energy for you. It's empowering energy for you. I love it. Let's see what they are thinking, okay? You do inspire this person to want to be more like you. They're like, how did you heal from that? How did you get this way? How did you become this way? How are you doing that? How did you do that? How did you heal? How did you move past everything? How did you not take things personally? Like, this is just what is going on in their mind. Okay, what are they thinking? I'm already getting their thoughts. How did you do that? How did you do that? Okay, what are they thinking about, my darling? The Empress, the Hierophant reversed, the Emperor, the Six of Cups. This is someone who feels like you were definitely, or they are thinking they did not see you. They didn't see you. They refuse to believe in the connection that you two have. I'm getting very strong, like, divine counterpart energy here. That doesn't have to be that way. It could be, as far as romantic goes, it could be someone that you just have a really strong connection with. And you can have connections with anyone in the world. It could be someone that you meet briefly at the airport and then you never see again. There's just those people that you meet and you just are like, I know you're supposed to be in my life for a reason. This is that. They feel like there was more significance to, they're thinking about the fact that they know there is more significance to what you guys were supposed to do together in whatever way that means. I'm getting a lot of romance, but I'm going to try to read it generally. They are thinking it was unbelievable to them. They couldn't believe that, one, that they were a divine being, that you are a divine being, that they didn't really believe in soul connections, right? The Hierophant reverse is like upright as beliefs, traditions, values. It is grounding the spiritual into the 3D. It's doing the physical work. Reverse is sort of disbelief, not wanting to see things clearly, not wanting to do the work. This is what they're thinking about. They're seeing how you are very abundant. It's funny because you show up as the Emperor and they show up as the Emperor in theirs, and then they're seeing you as the Empress, and they're seeing themselves as the Emperor too. And it's just so funny, which, with divine connections, everyone has both divine masculine and divine feminine in them, so it makes sense that these roles would be flip-flop, but they're just seeing this amount of abundance. Like, they're seeing that you're receiving goodness despite everything that you've been through, that you are a master at transmuting. This is what she does. I've talked about this analogy before. Whereas most people throw their food scraps into the garbage and then it goes to the landfill and it just rots and it does nothing good. The Empress would take her food scraps and turn it into compost, and that compost then goes into the soil, which makes it a nutrient dense, soil for other crops to grow, and it makes the food more just bigger, better, more abundant. That's what the Empress does. Where other people in their life situation just throw their food scraps in the trash and it's just nothing but waste, you have turned everything that could have been garbage into something better for you, right? They can't believe it. They can't believe it. They can't believe it. How did you do that? How did you do that? How did you do that? I don't understand how you did that. I don't understand how you did that. I don't understand. I feel like I have to do so much. I feel like I have to do so much to accomplish so much, but I'm watching you receive all these things and you're not really not that you're not doing much, but it's just like they are, the energy around you that is magnetizing all of these amazing things is so potent that even if you don't believe in energy and all of that energy work, it's undeniable. How did you do that? They can't not see this for what it is. They are reminiscing on the past with the Six of Cups. They are sort of wishing that they had seen you for what you were, right? Because with Judgment is spiritual awakening. And this Hierophant reverse card came under the Judgment. So it's like what they refused to see before, they are now being forced to see, right? They can't deny the connection that you have. They can't deny who you are, your importance, your basically your divinity as a being, your soul divinity, your innocence, your everything. They can't deny it. They can't deny it. How did you do that? How did you do that? Two of Swords, King of Pentacles. They feel stuck right now. They feel stuck right now, Eight of Swords. They feel stuck right now because obviously once you see things differently, once you see the truth of how things are, if you're feeling like a fool, you're feeling like a jackass, you're feeling like an idiot for misjudging something so harshly, they obviously want this back in their life. They want you back in their life. They want, to take leadership. They want to build something together with the King of Pentacles. They do want that, but they're very much stuck in their head about it because they're like, well, what's done is done. Again, this person is someone who, when they're handed scraps of food, they throw it in the trash and it's just garbage to them. If it's not being eaten immediately, it's just garbage. So they don't get it. They don't get it. They're in an energy that whatever they're handed, whatever they are dealing with right now, it's either good for them permanently or it's trash. They are not in the energy that you are in, which says, I can take these pieces of trash and I can repurpose them, recycle them. I can use these scraps for compost. They are not in that energy, so this is still stuck because they're like, it's just trash right now. I trashed this. I already threw it in the trash. Yeah, they feel like they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. They do want something, they do want to come together here. They do want success. They feel like, for love, they feel like it could be a power couple, the Six of Wands with the Emperor and Empress here. The Six of Wands, manifesting, like that's extreme power couple energy. They do see that you guys work so well together. Even if it's just friendship, they do see that you work so well together. Everything goes so well in their life whenever you're in it, and everything kind of goes to shit when you're not. And so they do want things to come back together. They still feel like things are still stuck, and they're thinking about that a lot. They're trying to think their way through it, and they just really need to just do. They need to be less thinky and more dewy. Dewy decibels. I don't know what's happening. Channeling's so weird sometimes. They want to manifest you guys coming together. Yeah, they want to manifest a new start here. Funny enough. Okay, Page of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Moon. They literally have a confession with the Fool. They have a confession. They want to tell you basically they want to tell you what was being said, basically that they were wrong, basically what they believed. They want to confess that they were wrong. Yeah. Let's see what actions they're going to take. Spirit, what actions can we expect this person to take towards my darling? And then I'll get you advice, okay? What actions can you expect from this person? What actions are they going to take? What actions is this person going to take? Knight of Wands, Four of Wands. I feel like this person is going to quickly get out of their head. They're going to have a moment of inspiration where they just press send on the message and they spill everything to you. I feel like they are going to try to make things right with you. They do want to come together for union. The Four of Wands with the Empress and Emperor and this counterpart energy that I'm getting. I'm feeling heavy union, physical union energy. They want to... Also, the wands are spirit, soul. So they might tell you that they understand your connection, right? What actions are they going to take? What can we expect? Yeah, they're just going to have a moment. Judgment on bottom. If you can see that, if it's not too shiny. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords with Judgment on bottom. They are just going to snap out of it, right? They've been in this Two of Swords energy, this I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. How do they do that? I don't know how to do that. And they're just going to say, like, I don't have to know how to do it. I just have to do it. And so then they're just going to have this moment where they're just like, I just have to do it, right? I just have to talk to them. I just have to apologize. I just have to tell them that they weren't wrong, that I know that they were right about us, that I know that we have a strong connection. The Ace of Swords with the Judgment is like they are awakened to your connection. They know about counterparts, whatever. They may not call it like whatever you call it, but they know that you have a connection. It's undeniable to them. They know that you have something that you're meant to do together, okay? They want to come forward. They want to start that, right? That is going to happen. They're going to take the steps to do that. Wow, another ace. Ace of Wands. Yeah. They want a fresh beginning. They're going to try to reconcile with you, okay? They're going to try to make it right. They're going to apologize for the past. They're going to tell you how they see things differently. That's beautiful energy. It really is. I'm not sure how you would feel about it. It feels like you're neither here nor there, really. Even if you have moments where you do feel something, I feel like your primary energy towards the situation, towards anything like spiritual with other people, is just kind of like, I'm not really separate from anyone. We're all together. We're all one, We're all connected. So even if you're over there, it's okay, because I know nothing's actually separate from me, and I've got everything I need in me. What advice cards do you have for my darling, please? Advice cards for my darling in this situation with this person. I'm going to close this out after this with romance angel cards and some love messages from Turning Tides Tarot. I am getting a heavy love vibe here, okay? Alright. Advice cards for my darling. The Fool and the Three of Pentacles. What else do you have? That one wants to come out. Okay. High Priestess. Five of Swords. Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Does that want to come out? Nine of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups reversed kind of wants to show. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put it down. I'll set it aside for a second. Okay. Let me get your message here. The Fool. The Three of Pentacles. The High Priestess. I feel like the Fool and Three of Pentacles is one message. I kind of can just tell when these things come out. High Priestess, Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, so as much as you have basically detached from this and you've mastered detachment, Spirit just wants you to decide what you want from the place of your highest self, right? Your best self. You are already that person. It's not someone separate from you, but they just want you, when this person comes forward, when they come to apologize, these moments can absolutely trigger a moment of ego, where our brain wants to protect us from past hurts that have happened. Our brain wants to paint other people in a malicious light because they have hurt us, and I'm not at all invalidating that at all, but Spirit just wants you to be mindful of choosing your words wisely, of whatever you choose forward for your physical life. Make sure that you are evaluating it. You take the time to evaluate it from a place that is your highest, best self, in the position of what you want for your life, right? In the future, right? The person who has the life that they desire. Make sure that you go into that end goal, that end state while you make this decision. And they want you to be aware of this because it probably will trigger something, okay? Not necessarily negative. I feel like it'll be exciting at first, and then also but why can we actually overcome the burdens of this? Is it actually worth my time and energy and investment with that 7 of Pentacles to try to overcome all of the hardship that we faced together, all of the ways that this made me feel like I was too much, I was asking for too much, I wasn't good enough, Is it going to be worth whatever effort it takes to overcome that? You can overcome anything if that's what you truly want, if that's what your soul's calling is. So they just want you to get really aligned with that before you say anything back, before you make a decision. Be very meditative, okay? Watch what you say, right? Don't jump into something just, immediately. Take the time to figure out if it's actually what you want, right? Because you don't want to make hasty decisions, right? The 9 of Cups reversed is showing dissatisfaction, right? The 9 of Cups upright is wish fulfillment, right? It's being completely satisfied, with yourself. It's the step right before the 10 of Cups. It's beautiful energy. Reverse is showing that there's a hang up, there's this blockage. It's you not being in the end state of your desires, right? You not going into your manifestation completed. And so they just want you to be mindful of that in this moment. It's definitely going to be a choice. They want you to choose with love, whether that be for this person or against this person, right? They just want you to balance your heart with your mind whenever you make this choice. 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Strength, and 4 of Wands after that. Don't let your ego hold you back from whatever union is meant for you. That does not have to mean reconciliation with this person. You have to use your own discernment. You have to figure out what is your soul's calling, what you feel you are drawn to on your spiritual level, on a physical level, and you have to go with that, right? From a place of love, from a place of truth, self-truth, truth with them as well. Okay, wow. Let's get some romance angel cards for you. Spirit, can you please give me some romance angel cards for my darling in this situation with this person? I need to know for their situation. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is your true love. I feel like you already know that. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. There's that union energy, okay? Could be physical, spiritual. You'll have to fill in the blank. I'm getting a lot of physical union energy. Although it starts in spiritual, which is why we're talking about who's thinking about you. This thought stuff is all 5D stuff. It's all spiritual stuff. It's less physical stuff, but it's leading to someplace physical. Any other? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It's your person. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's beautiful. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life is on the bottom. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I love it. Okay, and then we're going to get some love messages from this person to you, okay? Spirit, can you please, what is this person, if they could say anything to my darling right now, if they could say anything to my darling, what would they like to say? What would they say? If they were standing right in front of them right now, what would they tell them with a completely open heart and no fear? I never wanted to hurt you, wanted to come out. Okay, what would they say to my darling? What would they like to say? What's on their heart? What's on their mind? I can't forget you. Do all of those want to come out? How can I repay you? You've done a lot for this person. They felt like it was manipulative at first. They're saying now that it was pure. Everything reminds me of you. Yeah. I was a fool. I was literally talking about how they feel like a fool, how they feel like a jackass. Yeah. I didn't feel safe. I was scared of being used. Yeah, this person misjudged you. Their own thoughts, they viewed the worst of you. They don't anymore. I don't feel worthy of love. Oh. I cry myself to sleep. I cry myself to sleep. You're the only one who really gets me. And I'm terrified of this intense connection. This is what they didn't want to see it. I'm ready to open up and let you in is at the bottom. Oh, congratulations. I hope that this is really good news for you. It is good news despite whatever happens. But okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope that this was super helpful for you. And I just really appreciate you spending your time with me. I know that this was a long one. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday on my channel, and I will likely... We'll see. Tomorrow's also a half day at my daughter's school. We'll see if I have time for a Freaky Friday reading. I would really like to get one in. I cosplay, which is the irony of it, because the topic is how to be our most authentic, true self, and yet I cosplay as other people. So we'll see if I have time for it. I would love to get that reading in for you. Just be more self-expressed, more fully authentic in your own skin, and less caring about what other people say, think, or believe. I feel like you're already there if this is you. This is someone who doesn't really bear the weight of other people's opinions, approvals, or disapprovals anymore. So that's amazing. Okay, I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of, I guess, the weekend, or a wonderful life. I love you so much. Okay, take care. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Low battery.